But it's all about getting the control. It's all about having the options in the color, different color modes where I can set the color that I would like, and of course adjusting your speed and adjusting your brightness. All synced together, folks. I'll have let's see if I go, I'm on a color cycle. Let's go over to pulse. So as soon as I click the pulse, you can see it's already changed everything. I want to introduce our H200 internal USB hub. So this runs off its own digital controller, and this supports up to 3 fans, supporting the Asus X299 Tough Mark 1 and Mark 2. And it gives you your 2 ports out and an analog RGB control, being able to cycle through the color modes. And I'm almost positive this is a world's first quad or 4 O-ring compression fitting for hard tubing. We've also introduced our new ice blue concentrated coolant. So this is a UV reflective blue. Let's try another one. Welcome to CES. So now we have red, white, and blue here for the USA for CES 2018. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Thermaltake Live. I'm your host, Mike Fearheller, aka Thermal Mike, and we're here at the beautiful Venetian Hotel for CES 2018. Now, we've covered a lot of stuff this week so far. We have day 1 covering our chassis lineup, day 2 covering all of our cooler and glorious RGB products, and today for day 3, we're going to be talking all about power, digital power, and of course to take full command of our new peripheral products from Thermaltake and TTE Sports. So let's get started here, folks. Now, I'll be on the live chat if you guys have any particular questions you guys want to throw my way as we go throughout with the products. And then if anything that we miss towards the end of the event, because this will be our last live stream for the week for CES 2018, I'll be happy to answer any questions here towards the end of the stream or any time throughout. So starting here with redefining digital power with our iRGB Plus Platinum and Titanium Power Supply series. So we've had digital power out in the market already, and we want to just keep encouraging and making it better and better as we go forward. With that, we've introduced a new series line of our iRGB Plus Platinum series, available in a 1200, 1050 and 850 watt range. Now, these power supplies are very convenient with being able to not just give you a nice RGB lighting effect, to be able to match that up to your current lighting system that you have, but being able to give you the proper protections, giving you platinum efficiency, a decade of warranty service, fully modular cables, and our smart zero fan capabilities. Now, these power supplies also come packed with a series of connectors and a full software digital suite that is free of charge and easy to download direct from our website. So this might be something new that a lot of people may or may not have kind of looked at a little bit more in depth as far as going with the digital power supply delivery versus going with an analog delivery. Now, of course, we have the range in both flavors, with this right here being our RGB 1200 watt. Now, this is a platinum 80 plus efficiency rated power supply just the same, but this one right here supports the same zero fan function, but with RGB at your fingertips with a convenient push button on the back of the power supply. Now, this is available as well in 1200, 1050 and 850 watt variant models, and they're a great little asset, you know, giving you the RGB lighting or stepping up to an addressable RGB lighting option depending on the series of power that you want to go with. Now, of course, with our power supplies, especially our high ends, they will include individually sleeved cables with cable combs, but if you don't have a particular power supply that already has that, or if you're in the market for it and it might not fit your particular budget, we do also offer this nice dress-up kit. These are our TT Mod sleeve cable kits. Now, these will give you a series of cables and combs that are included in the box here. And I think if we can let's see if we can get in here, you guys can see that we have a variance available of dual colors from black and red, green, blue, orange, pink, yellow, and white. So these will give you basically like a two-tone color, and then this will support your 24-pin, your EPS, and your PCI Express. This is not going to carry like SATA or Molex because you want to keep those as a nice flat black cable for easy convenience and easy routing for stuff like that for your storage devices in the back. But being able to get that nice dress up front, that's right where these TT Mod sleeve cables come in. And they also come with the cable combs, and it's really great. And the best part about these is that they're extensions, so they work with any ATX branded power supply. So any power supply that has your standard 24-pin connection, this will plug directly into the cable coming off the power, not go directly into the power supply itself. So it even gives you more length too. So if you're running a large case and you need a little bit more room, especially on the EPS or the 24-pin, so you can get that perfect cable management, the TT Mod sleeve cable kit might be something for you. So check these out, the great little add-on accessory, and something you can also do your flex purchasing with to always add on later down the road. Now, I know a lot of people have been talking, the mining business is really crazy. So I want to really kind of focus a little bit and give a good example of why you may or may not want to purchase a digital power supply. Now, with a digital power supply, this software suite allows you to be able to manage and monitor all of what's going on here with your power supplies. You can see across the overview of the suite, you get your 12 volts, 5 volts, 3 volts. You get to see your efficiency in real time, fan speed, even your output wattage. As I'm sitting here idle in Windows, I'm only using about 45 to about 55 watts under load with what I have going on right now. I also get a nice convenient temperature on my power supply, and then I have this convenient option to be able to do a drop down to check and see where my 12 volt amp rating is going and see that live, see that all in real time. Output wattage, you're in your desktop, you go into a game, being able to see this. Now, if you have only a single monitor, no need to worry. This particular software suite records this information, allowing you to be able to import and export the data over a set period of time, so you can kind of see everything's going on throughout the process. Now, besides gaming, maybe you're doing some mining with something like this, and say you want to have like an 850 watt power supply linked up to one of your graphic cards, and you have a series of those graphic cards in your mining. One of the things that's great about going with a digital delivery is it allows you to be able to monitor those power supplies, not just from the system that you're using, because we understand how mining goes and how you don't really utilize the monitor. But the thing that's important with this is it's being able to log and import the information coming from that power supply. And don't forget, we also have a mobile app for it as well that will give you an alert if your power supply is either overheating, the fan fails, or if it just completely shuts down. So if you're out and away, you're doing some mining at home, you haven't touched it in weeks, and you get an early warning alert, it's a great way to be able to get right to your system to find out what's going on and be able to actually even know in the first place that something could be going on, so you could go check your system and make sure that you stop any type of issue that could be a bigger issue down the road, because you may or may not have known if you may or may not have a digital power supply. So a lot of great things here with power and what you can do, more than just being able to get a nice looking power supply that has a nice cable routing and being able to support and give you the proper performance across our wattage ranges for something like this that you want to do to set up your system. So a lot of stuff like this, it's been a big craze for that. And the other thing too is being able to see like your efficiency and stuff over time. You're running this stuff day in and day out, weeks and months and so on. Do you know that your power supply is giving you your proper efficiency? Maybe you don't. A digital power supply is maybe something you might want to look into. And then with all this, and you have all of your monitoring recording, there's also a convenient RGB layout. Now, this RGB layout will allow you to be able to adjust the addressable LEDs that are on the power supply fan, as well as being able to change the modes, the color, and the performance and speed of that particular fan that's in the power supply as well. And we've added even more here, because this has been a product that has been out in the market, and this software has been out in the market, but with the new DPS-G app 3.0, this will also be able to give you options to see, and just to kind of cover this a little bit, giving you CPU, VGA, so it gives you a little bit more than what you would normally see with that. But the one thing I like about this is that by having the DPS-G app and teaming that up with our Ring Plus products and all our Plus liquid cooling systems like my Core P5 over here, I am also able to now sync my DPS-G power supply to all my other Thermaltake Plus products. So what that means is that, yes, we have an LED fan in our power supply. Yes, it's addressable, but is it gonna match up with everything else? Of course it is from Thermaltake. So as you can see over here, I have our system set up, very convenient with my fans, my W4 Plus water block, and of course my IRGB power supply. Being able to go in here and change the modes, I can just set a static, I can do a pulse mode, thermal modes, and as you can see, all this stuff is all synchronized, all together. And then you can be able to have that power giving you that same great effect there with that just at the same time, so it brings in everything. So let's see, did you guys got any particular questions on here? I'm just kind of checking the chat at the moment. It's a lot of details, a lot of specifications. Of course, we have the full details on our website at thermaltakeusa.com if you guys want to dive in and see what our digital power is all about. And we have even more with our analog series and other stuff coming out all the way up to 80+ titanium efficiencies, just the same if you're looking for the top end efficiency for your next gaming PC or your current one. So let's see if we got add in game state integration for CSGO and other things. I got you on that, my friend. With this right here, we have sound modes. So basically, once I go in here and I would apply this and set this to one of our sound modes, we have 3 different sound control modes. And of course, as at the moment, I'm not playing any sound on this, but you can set this up for any digital audio that's produced off of the PC. So if I'm playing my favorite music, I'm playing any game, it will all react to the game that I'm playing, and you get 3 different modes with 3 different lighting effects, and it's all free of charge built in. It works with everything, anything audio that you're gonna play, and it's all fully synced up. So great question, and thank you definitely for asking that, Matt. I really appreciate it. So this is our digital power supply suite. With this, I mean, you know, fully modular. Now, one thing to mention too, just for some people that may or may not know, when you have a digital power supply, you wonder how does everything connect up? Well, with the digital power supply, it does require one USB 2.0 header off of the power supply that goes directly into the motherboard. So if you are going to be looking at a digital power solution, make sure you got that available USB header, because most of the time, one of those is going to be taken up by your case. And of course, as we shown yesterday with our H200 USB hub adapter, being able to convert one port into 3 additional ports is a great feature to save if you're looking to be adding in lots of products. They're going to utilize that USB 2.0 header to be able to get proper monitoring and synchronization of your RGB. Now, can you sync with motherboard lighting asked by Glenn Hammer? Of course you can. As we shown yesterday in our video covering our cooling and our RGB effects, we have a new synchronization feature with our TT Sync controller that allows you to be able to sync up with Gigabyte, Asus, and MSI select motherboards that support a 5-volt LED output on it. So there are boards that support 12-volt, and the newer ones are supporting 5. So as long as you got the right ones, it should definitely work. Check our website for our compatibility list for that and more information on that as well. So definitely thanks for the question on that, because we want to make everything sync up, and we definitely want to make sure we sync up with the right people. So being able to get that support from Gigabyte, Asus, and MSI all in one, being able to show every light and everything synced up together, including the motherboard and the graphics card, I think is definitely #1 here for us at Thermaltake. And we really hope that you guys like this product as we get it out into the market here this year. Okay, so we got digital power. We got analog power, we got sleeve cables. If you want a professional look with professional power, definitely take a look at Thermaltake's new premium line of IRGB Plus power supply units. Now, I'm gonna move right on over here. We're gonna jump over here to commanding our battlefield with our new TT Esports gaming peripherals. So we're just gonna follow right over here. If you guys also have any questions about anything, just please hit me up, let me know. I'm happy to answer what you guys got going on. So I'm gonna start over here. So we got change is just a press away. Now with this right here, we have our new TT Premium X1 gaming keyboard. Now this is a Cherry MX switch design, offering you either a blue or speed silver switch option. And you can see we've completely redesigned our keyboards from our previous that we've had out in the market, giving you a nice sturdy keyboard layout. You have a nice magnetic wrist rest here that's very sturdy, very comfortable for what it is, and very easy to clean just the same. This easily attaches onto my keyboard, giving me a nice layout. We've added our new TT Premium logo, if we can get right on in here. This is really cool, and it's integrated in with your escape key light. This gives you a 2.0 out on the back as well as HD audio. Nice thick braided cable that's very sturdy and durable with a good length. And then some of the new features that we've added is a nice scroll wheel for our audio and media buttons right here on the fly. I like how this is in the upper right corner, especially if I'm gaming either over here for FPS or maybe over here for like MMO. It's in a nice spot and it's in a nice area. And of course we have a variety of hotkey options and macro switches with this that allow you to be able to command your battlefield like a professional. Now with this, we got some special features. We got our new TT Thermaltake Premium software suite. So this is a software suite that's free of charge that comes with the keyboard. Is it waterproof, William asked? No, it's not waterproof, but it is definitely spill resistant. But I always highly encourage you to make sure you take a little extra care on that favorite beverage that you have when you're gaming. It's not too hard, but always try to be careful. You don't always, in anything for that matter, you know? But yeah, we're really like the layout of this. This is a complete new design from TT Esports and Thermaltake. So I really hope you guys take a look at this. We've added even more with this with the lighting integration. So one of the things that we've added with this is that this keyboard can now synchronize with all of the Plus products. So as you can see over here, I have our iRGB Plus power. I have our Ring Plus fans, our W4 water block. It's all laid out. And then right here with the way you're seeing it, this is mimicking off of the keyboard. And what I can do is I can go right into my X1 RGB app. So let me resync here. So it's going to be scanning for my keyboard, and there it just found it. As long as you're on the same Wi-Fi with your phone and your PC, this should show up very easily. Pressing this is going to allow me to show up the lighting options. So we'll just kind of go through this. If we can step back a little bit, I just want to show you guys how convenient this is. I can sit here and I can just go through the colors. One press of a button, very easy, in real time. Being able to just cycle through what color I want, switch my modes on the fly, being able to have the different modes, different color options, even voice and AI control, all built in and integrated here with the product. And I mean, this allows you to have a lot more connectivity with this, with the keyboard. And with the keyboard only being able to synchronize with all of your liquid cooling, it adds even more to the line with the keyboard, with everything all synced up together. I really like how this was laid out. Now, lighting is one thing. But maybe you want to actually have something that will work for your gaming as well. Maybe you have a keyboard and a mouse and you're a good friend and you like that and everything, but maybe sometimes you want to try something different. Well, introducing the VGC, the Virtual Gaming Controller. Now this is synced up to my keyboard, and this allows me to have a virtual controller right here on my phone that I can go in and I can play my games and have a convenient controller here that I can program each key. So I can go in here and set each individual key to the game that I want to play it on. And then once I have that set up, I'm wireless. So I can be anywhere playing and doing where I'm doing on the screen if I want to use this. And if I want to, in a quick minute, I can jump right back onto my keyboard. It's back and forth, very convenient, very easy with the new Virtual Gaming Controller. So just some great new things, some niche little things that you guys may or may not expect out of something like a keyboard that can add not just performance to your gameplay, but be able to give you proper synchronization and some other extra tools all built into one. So this is the Thermaltake X1 mechanical gaming keyboard. Cherry MX switches available in blue and speed silver. Definitely take a look at that. Now let's see, we got some blues right here. We have some different keyboards over here that we'll get to in a minute, so I don't want to jump too fast on that. But with this, we have all this. Do you guys got any questions on that? I just wanted to ask and everything. I know it's going a little bit fast, and I had to jump out of my app so I could show you guys that stuff. So I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. So let me just keep it a little check. All right, cool. So, and definitely thanks, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you guys all on board here for us at CES. We've had a lot of great stuff. And again, if you're just tuning in right now, this is day 3 here for CES 2018. We've done coverage for day 2. And day 1, and it's all available on our Facebook, social media, and YouTube channels. So if you missed it, Don't worry, you go back and check it out, and if you have any other questions with that, definitely let us know on there. So this is the keyboard. This is the X1 keyboard. Now I'm gonna move over here to our other keyboard. So now we have a different design. Now this particular keyboard right here comes in a little bit different. You get a little bit lower of a price point on it, but this is the same similar features, but this is a clip design. So a little bit different on what subtle things that you may see, but still gives you that great form fitment of the keys. You get customization keys here with this, some easy controls, same still media switches up here in the corner, and a different switch type on this as well. We've also are showing off our new Neptune mouse. So this is a new mouse that we have, or I'm sorry, I'm getting these confused. I'm getting the Iris mouse. We have a lot of different things here, and I'm just trying to make sure, but this is a sample unit that we have very early, showing off some of our RGB LED lighting, and it's got a convenient, because I like the feel, I like the fitment of this, depending on if you're something more of a palm user or more of a grip claw user. This gives you a nice fitment of it, and it's got nice smooth. It's an optical mouse, and more information is available on our website if you have it, if you want to check it out and get more details on the switch and the details. Now this right here has to be probably one of the most comfortable headsets I've ever experienced to be able to put on my head. It feels so nice on my ears. And for somebody like me that I like to game for like a long period of time, like hours and hours on end, the lightness of how light this is and the flexibility of these just marshmallow soft ear cups really goes a long way for me. And then don't forget, you got to have a convenient boom mic that drops down here. You have some RGB lighting here on this side, as well as some control options and volume options here on the back. Makes it a nice, convenient headset. If something like that, you're looking in the market for this. So this is great. Something that we can definitely offer to you guys. And I just, again, it's all about the fitment and the feel, and you get great sound quality as well on it too. So something like this just is a nice add-on that you can get for your headset, mouse, and keyboard combinations to get everything set up. So let me see, RGB headset, right on, appreciate that. It is pretty cushy, Will. I really have to say that I'm very impressed with the foam padding on this. And the fact that it's not like a mesh material, where it's more softer, kind of feels like a leather feel to it, but without it being too thick and clunky. So I got a question here from Calum. Can I Aura sync 4 ring fans, W4 CPU block, and your new RGB reservoir with 1 TT control box? Now the TT sync controller can support up to 9 products completely. So it basically gives you 3, 3, and 3 on the little square. And anything that's a Ring Plus product or Plus product from Thermaltake can be plugged directly in there, and then that will then go to the 5-volt, it's like either VGR or VGB, depending on the motherboard manufacturer, and it just syncs it up like a hub, so everything can be synchronized up together. Now you can have that either on the motherboard side, you can have that of course here on the keyboard side, and then with the power supply and everything, just bringing it all together. It's not about how bright and how shiny your system can look, but being able to give all your products across the board a nice uniform look and lighting effect really makes it great. Okay, so we got some, so let's talk about this. I want to just jump in here. So this is our different software. So this here is for, Thank you. So we're looking here, this is our new software for the Neptune Elite Pro keyboard that is right here below. So it looks a little bit different than what you'd see from our X1 software. And as you can see with the lighting effects and the control that you have, I can easily go through here and cycle through the different options. So we'll just kind of set up a couple of things. Oh, what? Sync. Yeah. Click that. And as you can see right there, I've gone into a spectrum cycling mode. Now this is going to match both the software and the keyboard so that you'll kind of see the effects in real time. You can easily change individual keys. You can also select different profile modes. So like if you don't want to go in and set this all up, you don't want to have it set on the specific lighting effects every single time. You have a profile option as well that you can cycle back and forth, and you can also import your files. So I think that's really convenient for a lot of people that are using this at like a LAN center or something like that, so that way you can just drop your file in and get the same stuff that you set up very convenient and easily on either somebody else's keyboard or just being able to back up and store all of your lighting effects just in case you need to for keeping that for your memory. So let's just go in a couple other modes we have here. So this, let's try our spiral rainbow. We'll get that set up. Let's see, let's say static or the raindrops. I'm just kind of going through here on this. I want to make sure that I can get this kind of set up. And so there we go on our wave. And then, oh, with this one, okay. So I got a couple of mice set up here too, that's funny. All right, and then I have this set. So this is a suite that we have laid out with this. I have options to be able to change and add customizable profiles. I have a variety of options that are available in here too with that. I have macro adjustment. I have full customization so that I can pick and select what keys that I want to do, and then be able to have this set up where I can do keyboard keys, I can do mouse keys, mouse wheel, and I can have this all set up for these individual key macros just the same. So great stuff here with this. Mousepad RGB, yes, of course, we have an RGB mousepad. We've had one of the first original RGB mousepads out in the market, the Draconum, the fingerprint. Oh, the Touch ID on this one, that's right. So this mousepad actually offers a new fingerprint ID button that's right here on the actual mousepad itself, allowing you to do the biopneumatic fingerprint here in order to access your system. Great little feature to be moving this. As we saw, we've had this on the mouse before, and then being able to add it over to the mousepad as well. So nice little suite setup here for our commanding your battlefield. Some nice little add-ons with this. I mean, if you're looking for a new keyboard, you're looking to match up and add your lighting effects there, definitely take a look at some of the new stuff here from Thermaltake for the keyboards. Now, anybody got any questions on any of this stuff? Definitely let me know. Let me see if we got some other things. We got some, we'll have a lot of information that's available out on the website. We have varieties of stuff that we can't show you guys everything live here, or we'd have a long, long suite. But if you haven't taken a look at TT Esports in a while, you might want to take a look now and see some of the new products, the new features, the new mice that are available, and see what will fit for you for your next gaming station. Now, you got to have to be able to, you got your keyboard, you got your system and everything like that, but you're of course not gonna stand up and play your games. And you wanna get a nice, comfortable comfort or fit to your particular chair. You need to take a look at our Thermaltake and our Thermaltake TT Premium and TT Esports branded chairs. Now we've had our chairs already currently out in the market, but we've added some new ones. This is one of our new comfort chairs that we have come out with. And then we have a real leather design. We have our air chairs as well. This is the air chair. And what this does is this actually has fans, 4 fans built into the bottom seat. So on a nice hot day, you want to make sure you're cool as your system. This chair may be for you. This really actually has a nice feel. Like, do we got like a napkin or something? I want to kind of show people some of this stuff. If I could get, let me see. See if I can, you kind of know, how like, like the, what is it, the airboard and everybody doing that kind of stuff. You can kind of see how it's just kind of floating around here on top of the thing. This gives you a nice airflow with it. There's a convenient controller actually on the underside. So as I sit down in the chair, I actually have a control module that's located right underneath the chair right here. Now this control module will allow me to adjust the fan speed on my chair so I can turn it on or off, as well as other options with that. It has a nice conveniently long cord that has a protective sleeve around it so you don't necessarily run it over with the chair itself. And it gives you the nice comfortability and fitment that you're looking for in your next gaming PC chair. As many people have seen the demonstrations with this chair can go all the way back 180 degrees. I mean, you can almost basically take a nap in between your games. And with that, the chair is also very durable. It's a tubular frame, folks. The whole entire inner frame of this chassis is fully tubular, and it's more or less sectioned and welded properly to give it nice, long-lasting use. It doesn't have that cheap wood particle board stuff in it, and it's got a nice dense foam to it as well. So it may or may not be as comfortable as you would think right out the gate, but when you think about it, and you think if you're someone like me, or other people that spend a lot of time in your chair, this is a chair that will give you many, many hours of use without too much fatigue. So let's take a look and see if I got some questions here on this. Let's see. I've got a bad back, and I've always wanted a gaming chair for the lumbar support. Well, William, I definitely got to say that most of all of our chairs offer this nice lumbar pad. This is a nice big one too. It's not a small one that kind of feels like it sticks out too much, where it's kind of pushing into your back, where it's more or less uncomfortable, but giving you a nice big flatter surface, and it supports you a lot better. And it's got a nice arc angle that goes up against it as well, so it gives you that nice fitment so you don't feel like you're being pushed forward in the chair. It allows you to be able to feel like you're laying back. You also get the optional neck pillow up here that can easily be removed and used as a convenient little tool for just about anywhere around the house. You can take it on a plane, it's a nice little nap pillow, to other things like that when you're traveling or just being around the house. Cool little add-on feature here with the chair. Now I want to show the other chair that we got. I've got to show you guys this leather chair. So that's our comfort, okay? And then this one right here is our real leather chair. This is the fit chair. So basically with this one, you're gonna have a different style. You're gonna have a different look to this. This chair is gonna be more for the race car enthusiast, someone that wants to sit down and have that nice hug on the hips and that hug support right here in the lower back to feel like you're in that high performance vehicle while you're gaming. It gives you a nice fitment with this, and I feel like I'm locked in. I feel like I'm ready to go. I'm ready to game with this. It has a nice height adjustment on it. I mean, even for me as a tall guy, I'm 6'5". I still have plenty of room. I like how I don't feel like I'm being slammed against the floor. And then of course it has proper adjustment to be able to support everybody else just the same. But I like how this is, large wheels on here too for easy movability. So as you see, as I kind of roll with the chair and everything, it's got nice smooth rollability over stuff, especially like carpet and everything too. And it's a nice solid frame down here on the bottom, and then as far as how the construction goes, all the way up across the top. Now when you look at the comfort chair doesn't have those side bolsters that you would see on the fit chair, but this allows me to just kind of, I would say this kind of allows me just a little spread out a little bit, be able to relax a little bit more, have the comfort versus the fit for two different sides of the game for what you want to do to sit down in your next gaming chair. So these are our new TT Premium and TT Esports gaming chairs here that we'll be having coming out here for 2018. Of course, we already have these chairs on the market at the moment, and you can check out our website at ttesports.com for all the details and information on how this chair is constructed, seeing the internals, seeing how this is designed, and definitely compare that to others as far as when you're looking to spend a good amount of money on a decent chair that you're likely going to use every single day. So it's always something to do some nice research on this. And of course, all of us here at Thermaltake are happy to assist if you guys have any particular questions about any of the products and or about any of the chairs. A lot of us here, I have one of these chairs at home. I've been sitting in it all the time, and I like it. It's very convenient for me. I have a nice fitment with it. I don't feel fatigued when I'm doing long gaming sessions and stuff like that. Weight capacity. So Brian, great question. The comfort chair is going to have a higher weight capacity than the fit, and all the information is available on our website. Thanks for the question. Let's see. How much would the chairs be? Now the chairs range from about $329. They go all the way up to about $529 US, depending on the chair option that you're looking at. Because something like this with like the air chair that has the added feature with the 4 air fans that are on the bottom is definitely going to be a little bit more in the higher price point versus the standard chairs. But I think we got a nice balance of variety of chairs and colors. So I've shown you guys here the premium chairs that are in the all black with white. We also have the chairs available in red and black, green and black, and blue and black as well. And they're available in both the sizes. So if you're looking for a fit or you just want some comfort, take a look at the new Thermaltake gaming chairs here that we have out and the new ones that we have coming that we're announcing here for CES 2018. So yeah, I'm just gonna take back. We've had a long day, guys. We had a long day. And you know, I wanna also mention to you guys too, we're doing giveaways all week. We got lots of great stuff. Make sure you check that link there on the bottom to enter to win now so you can win some free stuff just for watching me. And I appreciate you guys all being here on the channel. This is most of it for CES 2018. More coverage and stuff will be out from our popular reviewers that have been coming by all week to try to get you more in-depth on each individual product we're showcasing here for CES 2018. And you know, if you guys have anything else, will it be available only in the US? Peter, no, of course, our products will be available globally. Depending on which region, it should be available soon. If you have any particular questions, feel free to reach out to one of our regional Thermaltake offices to let them know that you're interested in which particular product. So that way we can make sure that we can get the right solution to you just about anywhere in the world. Is the leather chair gonna go off like is the leather chair gonna go? You know what, I don't wanna get too much in comparison with other ones, but I will say this, that this leather is a very nice quality. I haven't seen too many issues with this as far as wear and tear. And this is real leather. This is real leather, not fake leather, not pleather. This is real leather, folks. So if you're gonna be in the market for buying this chair, I highly recommend you follow up with your favorite AutoZone store or other high-performance store and get some nice leather conditioner for that chair, so that chair will last you a long time for it. I mean, it's just like your car. You know, you get a nice vehicle, you get that nice little leather package and everything. You wanna have that same comfort at your gaming desktop or PC? Definitely take a look at the Thermaltake gaming chairs. Is the giveaway international? Yes, of course it is. The giveaway is global, so feel free to go click the link. All the information should be there, and definitely make sure you guys enter to win. So, and then if you guys are just joining on, this is day 3. We covered day 2 and day 1 already this week. Don't worry if you missed it. It's all available on our social media and YouTube channel to be able to go back and see what we've been going through all week here at CES 2018. And yeah, I know, pleather, right? Real leather, folks. So we have all this stuff. I think we've covered a lot of things. And you know what? I think it's kind of time for a break, and I want to get to some gaming. So I'll check you guys later. We'll see you guys on our favorite channels. And again, thank you guys so much for the support and everything. We really appreciate you guys watching here for CES 2018. And until next year, I'm Thermal Mike here with Thermaltake USA. Thank you guys so much for watching.